how we talk before the interaction of my little child. Today I say I talk on communication department. I don't say communication department be very, very important. When you look and when you observe them very carefully now, you discover say all the self-defense group, any man you do it the way it fit. Any man working for your own this small group will sit, they go. But we get to coordinate our activities, and we not coordinate these activities with communication not Northern zone and southern zone, they get to be interwoven. Like now, I don't hear how some of our fighters don't pass injunction. You see, from the 16, no movement. From the 25, no movement. But how will it be effective if all the self-defense group do not take this decision together and do not be aware? So we need to put a communication department in place, where now we instead have to group all the self-defense group irrespective of the zone, whether that's all this zone, because northern zone get to be aware for two southern zone one day. Southern zone get to be aware of two northern zone one day. And at the same time, within the different zones then, this base get to be aware of the two way the other base one day. So that at any given moment they can equally provide backups. Now so people they go back to the battle, then they go back, then they get backups. So they make the battle so stiff on our side. So this department for communication, now you have to communicate to the listing for all the various defense groups there. And through that we achieve the aim of multi-joint task force. And here we talk about commerce department. Commerce department will not get to waste our resources. As we the struggle for the take places, the resources we need, they will start making use of them. We start sell and finance the war, so we get to get the commerce department. So when you look all this department, you discover say we get a lot of departments here where civilian population get to take part actively. We get to make a way that all man they participate for this thing. If it is within a certain group of people, it will not be good. We get any man get to feel the impact, get participation. Maybe the civilian population they get to say inside this thing. Not now we everything there for diaspora. Diaspora impose on things here or decide. Diaspora not fit give you a best strategy for fight. Diaspora not fit tell what for do for you because now we don't have temperatures they do for ground zero. Like diaspora be decide say May on the 3rd of October, maybe they come up for street, may they break all their bridges in other city, may election not take place. How can that be possible on ground zero here? The temperatures up there are not the temperatures here. Even now so, when after knowing the effect or till it happened on the 22nd September 2017 and the 1st of October 2017, and now again still they propose that kind of strategy, it means you will not get with a heart. And now again when I know still like will be the break into homes now, even when you not do anything, issue two. Now the one way you will go stand for those elections, no will go. Now you don't know kill the civilian population. So when I get to consult with for year, and this body, A.M.C, now a body we no matter the place we ground in the government reach, they pass through A.M.C, they will reach. If you contact this body, it means you automatically don't contact at least 70% of the self-defense group commanders. Because I talking to you, I talk with not less than 100 commanders. We meet, we talk, we have a place, we have a way to talk. So this day why I make myself public, I don't ever resist that. But because of the prevailing atmosphere surrounding our revolution, where it don't be stopped, we all man want a way forward. And I bring these things to you people. Now I don't explain say at the level of the base, the A.M.C strategy for corrupt investment. I say we don't want a single leader at the end at the base. When I will communicate with people, then they give money, then if fellow fighters they even know how. The councils of commanders will decide. Now, this A.M.C as I talk, say each country get to be represented in the executive. Each country get to be represented too for all these departments. So in a nutshell, each country get to send in at least eight representatives into A.M.C. Because they will get a representative in the logistics department, intelligence department, strategic and tactics department, healthcare department, humanitarian department, communication department, and commerce department. The man for healthcare They get to come out for a country. They get to know all the soldiers there, where they get wound. Now he inform the head of this department. Say, I get this number of soldiers who wound where they need treatment. They allocate money for that. We must treat our soldiers. Now again, if I want to go back country by country, block by block or local government area, now still it means that we were soldiers, be treated. Because if we make block by block where each village gets self-defense, when person gets wound for that village, it not be easy to find doctor where you move from one village to the other for go to treat those soldiers. They get to be in a given base. It can treat all man at once. Now why that one if you even treat soldiers? Because now it not be easy to find many doctors as we think. We need to get one good doctor for every subdivision. Where something have to say run into the ego treat the soldiers. That's so we get to rethink. This thing is so when I get to work with we hand in glove. So now A.M.C will function. So the objective for A.M.C, the objectives, one, unity and collaboration among the self-defense group. We want coordination, make coordination be. Unity, A.M.C will provide strategies and tactics how to fight the enemy. We want stop embezzlement, eradicate embezzlement completely. When I reach on embezzlement, I have a lot to say there. Take charge of everything relating to defense. A.M.C now will buy materials for soldiers. A.M.C everything relating to self-defense. This thing where abroad they control everything, diaspora they control everything. Now why that things cannot go well. If one body did for abroad, the other body did for ground zero. Now that everything, the administration is abroad, the defense is abroad, the ground zero remain empty. And when a ground zero day for battlefront, how can it be possible? Now why that investment be very common? Because abroad you control everything, you control money, you control. Now, those people abroad cannot have the affection that we have for one another here on ground zero. Me and a soldier, a fellow soldier, like why you feel me now? Me and you will sleep one place of bush. We work out, we play together. We go back together, we talk together. If tomorrow something happen, it will pay me more than you we did for abroad. You say I'll be commander of this. You cannot have the affection. So we shouldn't be deceiving ourselves when it comes to these things. Let ground zero control everything that relates to self-defense, and you will see result. Now A.M.C, it gets finance department equally. Finance department for A.M.C. We need to give accounts weekly, monthly, and quarterly for this thing. We know one institution where money coming, then you need to see result. Like the strategies that are put in place. If the money pay today at the assure winner, in next 2 weeks time, when our year 2 will happen, we get to move that fight from villages to main towns and cities. Now why that at the level of villages, even the national TV station cannot come there to get information, because it's not first of all easy to penetrate villages. You need to see what is on the way. When you go for town, that is where even the mainstream media like CNN, BBC, Jazeera, they will now start focusing on us. The whole world will know say Cameroon is in trouble. There is war in Cameroon. So we get to use now more sense than power. So I believe I'm explaining enough for the A.M.C. And I plead for my commanders this thing of fighting of power. Anyway, I get the place where I will talk for the advice of to fighters. So I don't explain a lot on this. Now, if ADF, SOCADEF, A.M.C, they will get vision, just like how A.M.C becoming now. A.M.C, it already decides we get to get our own engineers for at the level of granules, at the level of Bibles, and at the level of popcorns. We get to get our own engineers. Now, so you buy one carton granite here. If you want to buy them here, you buy them for 500K, 500,000 francs. Where if the A.M.C, SOCADEF, and the rest, ever since when this thing start, they don't move people then, go train them for make this thing. This granite difficult so get a knife, enough to be a problem. Machine where they make granite as we already may find it. It will not start the pre-contacts. na 60 million they buy that machine. Then if we spend, we send like 8 people them for training, they go make training, they go learn how they make all these things. We spend even a 8 million for them. Come back, it will be very helpful for we, because that machine for one day it produce more than 50 cartons of granite. And we will get all the material where they use for produce that granite only for here. It's too much. So A.M.C. don't already make sure say in a couple of days people they get to go out for go train on how they make those things. When they carry the whistle will start make those things, even Bible, even the big one you should bet for sky. I know rely on that. This struggle will go smoothly. The thing I want to tell again about the A.M.C. More than not think when we will sponsor this thing or we will end this war with them gone. Then this thing we will use now that for destabilize place. Destabilize place. But if we really win this thing, how we will get the real one. Like we feel toxic, now so we will go win this thing. Because if we get the real one and forget the real one, we'll not buy them by our own self. We only get to go in for an armed deal. I'm talking to you like an ex-military man. Military academy, the way they supply weapons of people there, where they struggle, fight. How would I think Sudan do get weapons? And many other countries. They went in for an armed deal. That's in that way diaspora began to think to go in for an armed deal. How do you get material? But they will tell when I say when I be organized, the people they find they be organized, that's where the problem will come from. So that is why we are equally putting this thing in place. So it is a big vision. A.M.C. it is not a group. We know they are for politics, but they are for liberate the land. The A.M.C. forces the be for Ambazonian people, not before an individual. So we fight about all Ambazonians. A.M.C. be open to all the groups at the diaspora. It be open to AGC, it be open to SCYL, it be open to NCNC, it be open to Scoop, it be open to ROA, it be open to Maurice, it be open to every group, and A.M.C. it be open for work hand in glove with the interim government. Be ready for work hand in glove with the interim government. So, and any individual, any friend of Ambasonia, any organization, any country where things it is so, they want fight, they fight against marginalization, genocide, discrimination, torture, oppression, will be open to such organizations. That's the group of A.M.C. So A.M.C, A.M.C, Ambassador Military Council, we at the top on their behalf now will be open to everybody. Maybe a particular will get this and maybe one man get this, and if I just come up with the idea. So thank you while I go to topic 3 of this discussion. Over. All right, my topic 3 will be on the investment of revolutionary funds. Now, if I tell you say this, we on ground zero, both the fighters and the civilian population will be happy with the way diaspora, some few diaspora people don't treat we on ground zero here. But at least will be happy they don't lie. I use this opportunity for talk now to all the Ambazonians abroad and at home, and to the interim government most especially. If you interim government feel say this, so we on ground zero, the fighters and the civilian population will be happy with the interim government there. We don't, then I don't lie. I know one height for talk this thing. I know one bend for talk the thing. I don't just small be objective the way we do things. While revolution don't be stuck in a valley because one of the reasons because of embezzlement.